Ladies and gentlemen, good day to you and happy new week at the same time. I'm Yemi Olaleye, and quickly today I want to show what I have on the weekly outlook spanning from the DXY to the major currency pairs and to gold for this week. Last week was an awesome week based on the analysis we had, and it went in a direction, and most of the currency pairs really delivered well in profit. I welcome you once again, and this session is powered by Inveslo. Inveslo is a gateway to trading. Happy New Week in advance. So what are the opportunities we're looking forward to see this week? First, I will start with the fundamental as usual from the forexfactory.com. I filter to see only the high impact news, and you can see on Monday, 5th of August, we have just one news for the US dollar at 3 p.m. Nigerian time. On Tuesday, we have the AUD and the NZD, 5:30 and 11:45, 5:30 a.m. and 11:45 p.m. respectively. And that is when the unemployment rate is coming out for the NZD. And this is very, very important for you to know that you have to ensure that you package your trade and positions before you go to bed on Monday night. All right, on Wednesday, there is no high impact fundamentals. And on Thursday, there is one with the AUD, one with the NZD, and one with the US dollar. And for that AUD, that is when the Reserve Bank of Australia, Governor Bullocks Michelle, will be speaking. And that has a lot to do with what you should be expecting on AUD, AUDCAD, AUDUSD, and the rest of that. All right, on Friday, which is the last trading day of the week, we have just Canadian dollar for the fundamental, which is also focused on the unemployment rate and employment change. These are the news and fundamentals we have for this week coming, and that will guide our analysis and our bias and expectation as well. Let's go into the technical part of the business. Let's see what we can do. On DXY, this is a monthly time frame analysis. What can we see? For the last week, we saw that the market was actually a very bearish one. So right here on the monthly outlook, we saw that last month was a very massive bearish candlestick, which closed below the body closure of the previous month, which was that of June. And this was July, and this is August already. And this is already a bearish movement into this direction. And what does this look like? It seems this will still do more of a sell movement in the market. At least I would be expecting that sell to this price range right here at 99.229, 99.23, so to say. And that is a monthly time frame, which means my bias is still more of bearish movement for DXY. I expect US dollar to drop strength, and that is exactly what this is looking forward to see. And then on the weekly outlook, what is the most obvious thing we can see on this chart? The information remains just the same. This has completed a little bit of information, as you know, and then this is a bearish market that closed for the last week, even though the previous week was a doji, and last week closed as a significant bearish movement in the market. And with that information, it means we are still going to be looking forward to see more sell in the XY weekly time frame, or at most we can be expecting a little bit of buy to this price level before the sell will happen, something like this. Upcoming. So whereby we can have upcoming. I want to do something. Okay. Whereby we can have the market coming to this price level right here. Where the price will be coming to this price level before we can have that sell. Okay, but definitely on the weekly outlook for DXY, I'm expecting a sell too. All right, I'm expecting a drop. I'm expecting this to be bearish for this week. Depending on the time, there will be a fundamental outlook that may suggest otherwise. But currently, as it stands, I'm still expecting the market to give us a little bit of sell opportunity on DXY to this price level at least. All right, this is a weekly outlook. And let's check what we have on the daily. The daily candlestick for the last trading day of last week was Friday, and it was very, very significant, very massive, and broke through the previous low that was obvious right here. And this is almost at the level of a previous low price level. And with that information, does that mean we can be waiting to see something like this on DXY? Yes, possibly we can have something like this on DXY, whereby the DXY can still do a little bit of sell into a price range like this. But then the way it's looking, this was a massive bearish movement in the market. I'd rather be waiting for the market to do a significant retracement to a price level like this from this price level to a price level like this, and then to a price level like this before I can look forward to see a buy. So currently I'll be looking to see the XY coming to this price level here. I'm coming to this price level for a buy at market opening and gets to this price level before I expect a bearish movement on DXY. On 4-hour time frame of DXY, let's see what that means. The information looks exactly the same, right? This was 4-hour candle, very massive. And when you have a massive movement like this on anything at all, you should be expecting at least a reasonable retracement within that price zone, and that is what can give you the confidence to sell or to buy for an extension movement in the market. All right, so that being said, let's go straight to another currency. Let's go to a currency pair. Let's go to Euro US dollar. On monthly time frame for Euro USD, this is what we had here. Monthly outlook for Euro US dollar. This is here. Okay, so for the traders lounge on Friday, we were analyzing few things on GBPUSD USD, and we explained few other ones. Then let's look at this. This is definitely, the market has been creating lower highs and higher lows within this price level for months now, and currently is at the peak of that price range. And what do we expect in the market? Are we expecting a little bit of sell before the buy will continue, or since it has gotten to a trend line resistance, we should be expecting a sell? What does that mean? All right, so this month so far has been a bullish market, but as bullish as it is, it has not taken out the previous month's high, which is right here for Euro US dollar at 1.09447. So which means I will still be expecting Euro US dollar to still be a bullish movement into a price range like this before I will anticipate for a sell. And when you look at the chart carefully, you're going to see that this market has done a significant buy level before it moved into this range of pattern from its symmetrical triangle right there, right? And at the same time, we're looking forward to see how the market will interact with what we'll be doing for this week, following the DSY order flow in the market. And checking on the weekly outlook for this particular currency pair, Euro USD, what is the information? So let me wipe everything away. All right, this is the weekly outlook. We can see that this weekly outlook looks a little bit bullish. In fact, it covers the whole of last week, previous week candle, right? And with that, liquidity has been grabbed below this price level, where you can see right here, and then this market is looking more bullish, even though this is on a weekly outlook. And then what are we going to do with this on the lower time frame analysis, or the lower time frame outlook? What are we going to do with that? We're checking on the lower time frame from the weekly. Then we said for this week, I'll be expecting a bullish movement in Euro US dollar from to this price range at least. This is what I'll be looking forward to see before I can have another bias in the market. So however, I'll still be looking forward to see, sorry. This is not the price. This is actually the price, okay? This I'll be expecting to see Euro US dollar coming to on the weekly outlook. This is about 227 pips gradually. All right, so I'm waiting for the market to take out this price level from here. Can move above this before I would expect a sell. But currently, with what the market is showing right now, this is my anticipation. I'll still be expecting more buy in Euro US dollar on weekly outlook. So let's go to the daily. That's what the market is saying there. For the daily time frame, Friday last week was a very massive one for Euro US dollar into a bullish direction, and that closed every movement for the week, and that was a fantastic bearish movement. But there, with the technical outlook right here, this seems to look for a sell liquidity. So whereby there would be a sell in the market on Euro US dollar before we can anticipate a level of buy. So which means we can wait at this price level right here. You can wait for the market to come to a price level like this. Let's see how the market engineering will go for the week. And definitely, we're looking forward to see a sell before I will jump in for a buy on Euro US dollar. So the sell is very important for me to see before I will jump into a buy. So I'm not taking a buy immediately at the market open. I'll be looking forward to see the sell before I jump into this buy. On 4-hour time frame, let's see what we have on Euro USD. The information remains the same. the information remains the same. So just that is within this price level right here is where I'll be anticipating to see the sell come from, or come to rather, before I can buy from there. So at what price level is that? That's around 1.08623, and that is where I'll be looking forward to see Euro US dollar for on the 4-hour time frame. So let's go straight to the Euro Great Britain pounds USD. On the monthly outlook, let's see what we have there. On the monthly outlook, okay. Okay, this is, I'm going to remove everything here so my chart will not be messy. I'm trying to do that. Okay. Okay, great. So this is the monthly time frame, and what we can see right here is the Great Britain pounds outlook. And for the last month, it was a bullish candle that's closed above the month of June high. And with that information, we've seen how the liquidity has been grabbed at that price level. At the same time, the market has been creating a more of higher lows within this price level, higher lows within this price level. And with that information, what am I going to do? I'll still be expecting more of sell in this market, because this is more of a bullish ride on the a monthly time frame. So which means I'll be looking forward to sell off or to buy Great Britain pounds US dollar with what is showing right now. But let's check that opportunity on the lower time frame if it remains the same. If you were active for last week, this was analyzed that we're expecting a bullish movement. That was on Friday in our session for awaiting NFP, and the NFP was a really fantastic and a massive bullish movement, of course. So what we can see here is we saw the market has created a fair value gap within this price level to this price level. And what has the market done so far on the weekly outlook? The market came into this price range last week and grabbed that liquidity and pushed away from that price zone at 1.2723. And that market has done more than 80 pips from that current market's price range to the current closing price of the week. And that was about 90 pips after all. But then, what is the opportunity for this week? I'm expecting to see more buy opportunities in the market for this week, because the market has actually created higher lows right here. And this high has been there for a while now. Why I've been expecting the market to take this high out. And with that, that means the market is expected to do a buy of about 300 pips. So that may not be this week alone, but the market will definitely still have a way around here to complete that flow. But this is my outlook on weekly analysis for Great Britain pounds US dollar. And let's check the daily time frame. The daily time frame is quite simple, because this was what I analyzed on Friday ahead of NFP, expecting the market to come into this range. So what have I done specifically right there? So I'm going to take everything out and we're going to start all over. So I haven't seen this structure right here from the last week outlook. I said we're expecting a sell into this price range, and the same thing that we spotted in the previous time frame was here. Look at this. We had a grab of liquidity at below this price level. So definitely the market is created a high right here to move back into a discounted price level before we can have a buy. But look at this. This is a level we refer to as a fair value gap. The following sequence of the bullish order block right there. And then what do we have next is the market coming back into this price range. At the threshold, around the threshold, is where the market actually came at 1.2714 and grabbed that liquidity and turned into a bullish movement right there on the daily outlook for Great Britain pounds US dollar. So which means, have we been expecting the market to come in here ahead of time? Yes. If you see what I was saying, you would have been expecting the market to do the same thing on that Friday, because this was a level that there is high potential setup for a bullish movement, and this is exactly what is happening right now. So with this information, what are we expecting to see on the Great Britain pounds US dollar for this week using the daily outlook? I'll be expecting a little bit of sell, because the market has really pumped in a bullish movement so much before I can see a buy. Daily time frame, expecting a little bit of sell right here, like 50% or more, before I will see a buy movement. And on 4-hour time frame, let's see if this will become clearer. On 4-hour time frame, it is the same information right there. Can you see? Can you see right there? So which means the market has created this market right here. There's inefficiency in this flow, and for that reason, I still expect greater than pounds US dollar to still do a little bit of sell before we can actually talk about buy. So on 4-hour time frame, where am I looking forward to see that? It's at this price range, at the threshold right here, somewhere around there. Okay, expecting the sell from here, this price level to this price level before I will think of a buy, and that is around 1.2761 or 1.2760. That is on greater pounds US dollar 4-hour time frame intraday opportunities for those traders trading within a day. And this is my outlook on greater pounds US dollar. Let's go straight to the AUDUSD. AUDUSD happens to be a bearish candle for the last month. Okay, sorry, this is this 4 hours. Let me check it to last month. All right, so this is a monthly outlook on AUD US dollar. And what can we see right here is over months the market has been in a ranging position, and last month of July was a bearish movement. When you look at the rejection and the other flow right here, you see that the market has been creating a series of higher lows, and the market traded down back into this price range. So this leaves me with only the buyers to see a buy opportunity in AUD US dollar. However, I'm going to check for more clarity on the weekly outlook, and let's see what we can do with that. For consecutive 3 weeks, the market has been dropping on AUD US dollar for a sell. And when you look at what happened from this price range to this price range, this was a swing failure right there. And to have almost an equal high, which was around this price level, which was never equal. That is also a continuation of a swing failure right there. And you have the markets traded down directly and back into this range, closing below this price level right here. It means the market has tapped into a level like this where we have the accumulation going on, or demand zone. You can call that a demand zone. But the market has tapped into this. So basically, I will only be expecting the market to buy and move to a price level like this, because right here, I'm seeing an opportunity for a bullish movement. After a quality sell like this, traded into this price range, then I should be looking forward to see markets going back into this range. This is the first point of interest. And what would have been the second point of interest? If I'm taking this for a swing opportunity, this is what I'll be looking forward to see. Okay. Coming this level here, this level here, this level here. I'm using this bearish candle right there. Okay. So with this now, I'll be waiting for the AUD US dollar to do more of bullish movement into this price range at 0.6610. And if I'm looking forward to see this on higher time frame, then I can wait forward to see this at 0.67710. It depends on the time frame that you trade will determine that. But basically, I'm looking forward to see a buy movement on AUD US dollar. Now let's check what we have on the daily time frame for AUD USD. All right. Now the market has done a bit of sell, and that has been more for like 2 weeks now. Okay, and what are we seeing right here? Are we seeing how the market has played within this price level? Can we see liquidity being grabbed here? Or almost with this week, almost. So that means if I'm going to be buying this, I'm going to wait for AUD US dollar to come to a price rate like 0.6464 before I take my buy opportunity right there. I'm waiting for the market to do this, or to come to this price level before I can seek another opportunity to sell. So basically, I'm not going to buy this. If I'm looking at the daily outlook, I'll wait for the market to come to this price level before I can then buy. Let's see what happened on 4-hour time frame, AUD USD. The information there is the same with what I had already. Can you see this was the tested support level that you've seen? And you see this price level is not going back there currently. But then at the opening of the market, I will be expecting AUD USD to move into that price range before I'll buy. For now, I'm not going to take this buy, though the market has sold a lot, but then there's a way that the markets will open and you're going to be liquidated at the same time. So these are the factors I look forward to see before I jump in this trade. So basically, I'll be expecting the market to come to a price range like 0.6466 before I buy, following an intraday opportunity on 4-hour time frame AUD US dollar. Check it on USDCAD. This guy has been a bullish guy for some times now. Let's check out what that is offering us on the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, let's see. So I'm taking out everything. The last week look I had there remains the same. I was anticipating AUD to be bullish and to come to this price level at 1.3988. And currently, the market is still on its way to that price level. So this will not be a repetition of what I've done before. But then basically, I'll be expecting a little bit of retracement before I'll now see this. But then this is a monthly time frame. And a monthly time frame for USDCAD, I'm going to go for a buy because overall, this will be more of a buy. I expect this month to hit this price level at 1.3990, right? 1.3994. Okay. That is about how many pips to the current market price? That's about 120 pips to the current market price. So expecting USDCAD to smash this price level before I can anticipate a sell. But then that is the monthly outlook. Let's see the opportunity on the weekly outlook and see what the market is offering us for this week. Last week, previous week was a bullish movement, created equal highs to the previous high level we had. And then last week created another high level, creating higher highs to the previous week. And right there, the market is about another equal high level above this level that we've seen. But then, what exactly is the market doing? I'll be looking forward to buy more because this is not an opportunity for yourself now. I'll be looking forward to buy more because the market definitely has to hit some people's stop losses before it moves in a particular direction. And knowing that fact, where is this price level? So those are the things I'll be looking forward to see. I'll be waiting for the market to come to this price range in a bullish movement, and then market do that. But then does that mean the market is going to do that immediately? Let's check that on the daily outlook and see if the market will continue with a buy movement for now, for this week, or we're going to have a little bit of sell. So this is the outlook right here. As it is, I'm waiting for the market to do a little bit of sell before I can jump in this buy. I'll be expecting a bit of sell before I jump into this buy. Why? The market has done an extensive bullish movement right there, and this is a failed to return candle, right? And the market has created another high level at that price zone. But then I won't just jump into this buy right here if I'm following a daily outlook, since I know I want to spend just a few days in that. So what does that mean is for me to have an opportunity to trade a little bit to a lower price range like this before I will seek for a buy opportunity. The market is not running away. What you do is you look at the market, see what the market is about to do, what you feel is what you see it to do, not what you feel. You don't trade what you feel. Emotion versus your currency pair can be a little bit misleading. You trade what you see, what you understand in the market. If you are not seeing a comfortable price level to enter, then you leave the market alone. The market will show you a better opportunity that you understand the clarity later on, and that's how it's done. So basically, on daily time frame, I would be expecting a little bit of sell in USDCAD before I see that buy. All right, this is quite simple. So at the market opening, I'm not jumping into a buy immediately. That's what I'm saying. And let's check that on the weekly or 4-hour time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, let's see. The information is just the same. The information is what? It's just the same. What can you see here? The opportunity to buy is at this price level. This is based on the daily. If I want to follow a sequence of a 4-hour time frame intraday opportunity, I can be looking forward to see how that will happen within this price range right here. How that will happen within this price range, which means I'm going to be looking forward to a price level like this before I take. Why? Because the 4-hour opportunity comes with a lesser risk and lesser reward compared to that of the daily. So if you are looking for a swing opportunity on USDCAD, you can be waiting for the price to come to this price level before you buy. And this is at 1.3807. Okay, this will be the first entry point, and this is the second point of interest if you are looking in that direction. And let's see what the market is doing on the the gold US dollar. Gold USD on monthly outlook. And arguably, this is a very strong bullish momentum market. And if you're selling at all, you should be very careful with the sell because this has more bullish pressure right now than the sell. Currently, it's printing a doji, and today is just the 3rd of August, and that we have an idea of what the market will still do before the month will come to an end. All right. But then that being said, let's see what the market is doing on the weekly. If the monthly is a bullish ride, then on the weekly, what are we seeing the market doing? And that is quite simple. It's also information for us to see that last week printed a buy, and with this buy candle broke through the previous high of the previous week candle, and now the current market price as at the time the market closed was at 2443.72. Checking that, you will see that this is still a very strong bullish momentum in the market, whereby the market has been successfully creating equal level here, and from there it's been creating higher lows and higher lows and what? And higher lows right there, higher lows and higher lows, higher lows and higher lows. So with that information, we only be looking forward to see more buy opportunity on the daily outlook, on the weekly outlook of gold, US dollar. And with that, that means the market is still expected to retest this previous high level at 2479 or 2480. Yes. Then going to the daily outlook right here. On the daily outlook, Friday, which was last week traded day, ended with a strong doji candle, which signifies a level of indecision in the market. And following preceding that, before then we've seen a massive bullish candle, which was here. That was on Wednesday, and this was Thursday doji, and this was the Friday doji. This is a whipsaw effect, right? And when you look at that, it's just an articulation around how a buy continuation will be established for this week. So if you see a setup like this, you see the market is showing a tussle between the buyers and the sellers, then this is a strong bullish momentum right there. Just know that this high is about to be taken out completely. This high is about to be taken out. So which means we are expecting to see more buy on gold, US dollar for this week on the daily time frame. And let's see what that means on the 4-hour outlook. On the 4 hours, the market created a bearish candle right there, and it closed at 2443.72. At the opening of the candle, at the opening of the market rather, I am trying to believe the market will not gap down or gap up, but then this is my anticipation. I want to see a little bit of sell or buy into this range before I see a sell into a price range like this, before I will now see another buy movement in the market. This is a 4-hour time frame anyways. So which means the market has created a perfect gap right there for the market to come down during the NFP. This is the NFP effect candle, and creating a bullish candle on 4-hour time frame closed like that. For this week, I'll be expecting the market to do a little bit of buy into this range, sell to grab liquidity, and then we expect the bigger buy. This is my outlook on the gold USD, and I wish you all the best. And this week is going to be a profitable one through proper risk management, and I wish you all the best. God bless you. Bye for now.